Glad to have you join us on this edition of the show. My guest has been a consultant for over 2 decades, and he joins me to analyze Nigeria's ICT industry. Our tech tip today looks at guarding against internet fraud. Our mobile app of the week is My Ads app. And finally, we have a cool gift for you on our giveaway segment. This is Tech Trend, and I am Chukwuemeka Agbata.
Early and exclusive breastfeeding is usually seen as an essential intervention that reduces neonatal, infant, and child mortality and remains a basis for child survival strategies. Anike Lawal is a mother who went through some tough times in breastfeeding her child. Seeing this as a challenge, she created an online community for mothers and mothers-to-be to meet and share ideas. Mamalet, an online community, helps women make informed and life-saving decisions. The platform also acts as a support, guide and friend for mothers and mothers-to-be during their first few years of parenting.
I became a mom, and I like to spend all my time online, and so when I was pregnant for the first time, I had a lot of questions, and I was struggling to find places where I could get answers to my questions from the Nigerian perspective. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool to have a community of mothers online who could answer each other's questions and provide support to each other.
According to the 2013 National Demographic and Health Survey, only 17% of newborns in Nigeria are exclusively breastfeeders. Anike believes using this online platform can help increase the numbers.
Mamalet consists of online platforms. So we have a website where we publish content every single day on different topics: pregnancy, parenting, relationships, anything that has to do with a young Nigerian mother. We also have a forum where women can come and ask questions and get answers to their questions. So till date, we've helped women answer over 20,000 questions.
After 2 years of existence, the website and forums have been able to reach over 50,000 mothers monthly. Nick Johnson, the first person to beat Pokemon Go and capture all 145 Pokemon, says he's not over with the game and hopes additional functions will be added soon.
I think that they would be very wise to learn from the success of this game and figure out how they can start building that into sort of all the different titles they do. I think they have a lot of different titles, whether it's Pokemon or Zelda, or things like Mario, that are really about sort of going out and exploring the world and sort of that curiosity of always trying to find something new or defeating a new challenge. So I think that's one of the things that Pokemon has done really well with this game, and getting people to actually go out and do that around them in the real world. And I think that it would be pretty great if they could start building that into some of the other things that I think it would fit pretty naturally with that they have.
Johnson, known online as the Pokemon Go Master, is visiting the birthplace of the Pokemon game after capturing last regional Pokemon in Sydney and before returning to work in the United States. Apart from the 141 Pokemons found everywhere, there are 4 regional Pokemons only available in other regions. Mr. Mime can only be found in Europe, North America, Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. While he caught his Farfetch'd in Hong Kong earlier this month, he had hoped to visit Nintendo and the Pokemon Company, which owns the licenses to the game's characters.
I haven't had a chance. I tweeted at them after I finished my initial quest in Sydney and was coming to Japan. I didn't hear back from them, unfortunately. I would definitely have loved to visit Nintendo, but we'll see.
Johnson believes Pokemon Go-like games may just be the beginning of a new trend in the gaming industry.
For me, the success of Pokemon Go is a testament to the fact that gaming today is really pretty ubiquitous. Everyone has a smartphone, so the idea that gaming is something that sort of is a niche industry, as it has been in decades past, is definitely no longer true.
But he is not ready to hang up his smartphone yet.
I'll definitely carry on playing it. There's still a handful of like the legendary Pokemon they haven't released yet, so I'll be looking forward to when they do that. And I'm hoping they add some of the more asked for features like player versus player battling and sort of more direct interaction with other players. It's still a great way to sort of hang out with friends and go outside, and it's a good excuse to exercise for me still. So I'll be keeping up the regimen.
His tip for other Pokemon Go players is to maximize the social aspect of the game and create online and offline networks to find rare Pokemons. A software program called Mayhem was poised to win the final round of a 3-year contest to teach computers to launch and defend against cyber attacks, earning a $2 million prize for the team that wrote the winning code.
Coming up here.
The event, known as the Cyber Grand Challenge, concluded in a Las Vegas Convention Center ballroom after a digital battle among software programs running on 7 supercomputers on a stage in a Las Vegas ballroom. Thousands watched as announcers presented a play-by-play account of the competition. It took place ahead of the start of DEF CON, a hacking convention expected to draw more than 20,000 people to 2 sprawling Las Vegas convention centers. The contest was sponsored by the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, the U.S. military laboratory credited with creating the Internet. DARPA spent $55 million on the effort, which it dubbed the first Capture the Flag hacking contest played solely by computers. Agency officials say it succeeded in its goal of stimulating development of technologies for automating the process of protecting computer networks against cyber attacks.
We asked these teams to drop their work and spend 2 years working to build an entirely new technology that would succeed or fail in one day. Imagine spending 2 years of your life waking up every day to face the uncertainty of such a moment. Imagine the engineering and the research, the time and the pressure. Consider the odds against. Challenges work not because of the many who cannot imagine, but because of the few willing to make the attempt. Thank you all for your courage.
Previous DARPA contests include one for self-driving vehicles that is widely credited with kickstarting the now robust autonomous vehicle industry. The hacking challenge included 96 rounds in which computers were charged with examining software programs, identifying bugs, patching them, and finding ways to attack rival machines. DARPA hopes the contest will speed the slow process of identifying and patching real-world bugs. It can take more than a year from the time a vulnerability is uncovered until a vendor releases a software patch. 8 computer experts from San Francisco and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, created the winning program. It's the first time a computer has competed.